Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we take you to the Silver Bowl. It's Friday night, the 1st of November, 1974. Game time at 8 o'clock when the Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes play host to the visiting Shenandoah Valley Blue Devils. And now the starting tentative lineup for the Shenandoah Valley Blue Devils. At left end, number 86, Eddie Barlow. Left tackle, number 78, Victor Soboleski. Left guard, number 64, Mike Cooper. Center, 66, Bernard Bruni. Right guard, 62, Joseph Bellucci. Right tackle, number 76, Dave Guerra. At right end, either number 88, Tom Cabellius, or 44, Andy Ulickney. At quarterback, number 15, Frank Kasilovich. At left halfback, number 22, Fred Kushwara. At right halfback, number 28, Bernard Scoutis. At fullback, number 26, Victor Mankiewicz. And below the starting lineup now, you see the rest of the Shenandoah Valley roster. The head coach, Paul Petruka. Assistant coach, Ron Kalin. Charles Ratomski, Ed Magnus, Frank Ulickney, trainer Gene Sinkus, athletic director Frank Ulickney, principal John Quebeca, and the superintendent of schools, Henry Zale. Edward McDermott is the band director. And now the tentative starting lineup for the Red Tornadoes of Mount Carmel Area High School. At left end, number 88, John Greco. Left tackle, 76, Henry Fedorovich. Left guard, 51, Bob McSturdy. At center, number 70, Frank Strike. Right guard, number 67, Ed Szymborski. Right tackle, number 78, Wally Waiwatis. At right end, number 80, Fred Alba. Quarterback, number 7, Joe Dimnick. Left halfback, 21, Joe Girolami. Right halfback, number 5, Danny Chikuski. And the fullback, number 24, Sam Skelding. And now we see the rest of the Mount Carmel area 1974 roster. The head coach, Joseph Jazz Dimmick. Assistant coaches, George Rona, Al Santos, James Sheehan, Glenn Guarna, John Rampolsky, and the superintendent, Joseph B. Warner. The principal, Stephen P. Zarlinski. Athletic director, Kenny Split. Team photographer, George McPhee. Team physician, Dr. Joseph F. Greco. The team trainer, Tony Mazzella. And the game officials for tonight, Joseph Costa, Bernard Romanowski, Don Bonomo, and William Schneider. Mount Carmel area's kickoff is taken by number 44, Andy Lickney, at the 13, and he gets it back to the 15. Good coverage by the Red Tornadoes. Shenandoah, 1st and 10 at their own 15. Fullback, Mankiewicz. There's a fumble on the play, and it's recovered by the Red Tornadoes at the Shenandoah 13. Quarterback Dimmick back to pass, and he decides to tuck it in and goes around the right side all the way down. He gets in the end zone. 15-yard touchdown for Joey Dimmick. 2-point pass play. Scrambling. Dimmick fires into the end zone, but it's a little high and goes out of the end zone, no good. And the scoreboard with 5:48 left in the first quarter, Mount Carmel Area 6, Shenandoah nothing. And quarterback Dimmick tucking it in, picks up considerable yardage all the way down to the 20. Red Tornadoes now with a 3rd and 4 at the 15. Quarterback Dimmick. It's number 21, Joey Girolami, and Girolami takes it into the end zone. Red Tornado touchdown. 2-point conversion attempt. Dimmick on a keeper gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And the scoreboard now shows with 2:33 left in the first quarter, Mount Carmel Area 14, Shenandoah 0. And that was Girolami picking up big yardage all the way down to, looks like about the 18-yard line. And at the end of the first quarter, it shows Mount Carmel Area 14, Shenandoah nothing. Red Tornadoes now with a 4th and 23 at the Shenandoah 32. Quarterback Dimnick rolls right on a keeper, and after a final block by number 78, Walt Waiwatis, gets into the end zone. Red Tornado touchdown. On a 2-point attempt, rolling right and diving into the end zone is Dimnick for the 2-point conversion. Scoreboard now shows with 11:44 left in the first half. Mount Carmel area 22, Shenandoah nothing. Now playing quarterback for the Red Tornadoes, number 3, Robert Bolick. And it looks like number 24, Skelding, on that carry, picking up considerable yardage. Shenandoah now with a 1st and 10 at the Mount Carmel area 34. Number 22, Fred Kashwara, gets the carry, breaks a few tackles, and goes 34 yards into the end zone for a Shenandoah touchdown. 2-point attempt Kashawa rolling right, but he is met before the goal line by number 5, Danny Chikuski, and number 80, Fred Alba. No good. And now the scoreboard shows with 3:25 left in the first half, Mount Carmel area 22, Shenandoah 6. Number 7, with a 3rd and 2 at the Shenandoah 42, Dimnick back in at quarterback on a rollout, breaking tackles, and outdistances the Shenandoah defenders for a 42-yard touchdown scamper. The 2-point pass from Bullock to number 44, Francis Kwiatkowski, is good for the 2 points. And now, with 1:05 left in the first half, Mount Carmel area 30, Shenandoah 6. And there you see the scoreboard. And that was the final play of the first half. At the end of the first half, the scoreboard shows Mount Carmel area 30, Shenandoah 6. That halfback pass was completed to number 80, Fred Alba. Red Tornadoes now with a 4th and 1 at the 21. And number 24, Sam Skelding, goes into the end zone, but there is a holding penalty called against the Red Tornadoes, and the touchdown is nullified. And that was the final play of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, the scoreboard showed Mount Carmel area 30, Shenandoah 6. Number 32, Nick Guard on that carry, picks up the first down. Number 52, Robert Gore on that sack for Shenandoah. Number 9, Joe Namath, now playing quarterback for the Red Tornadoes. And as you see, the official throws the ball up, and now we see the scoreboard. Final score in tonight's game was Mount Carmel Area 30, Shenandoah Valley 6. And the final score in tonight's 1974 encounter at the Silver Bowl in Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania, was Mount Carmel Area Red Tornadoes 30, the Shenandoah Valley Blue Devils 6. This was all-time win number, according to this, 465, but after this we found additional wins, and it was actually 469 for Mount Carmel area, and consecutive win in the season, number 6.